Have you ever seen a celebrity who, simply by being themselves, inspires you? We're going to take a closer look at Kamala Harris's actual size today, one that will leave you stunned and in tears as you see the true magnitude and presence of one of the most significant women of our time. We have a lot of fascinating facts and eye-opening nuggets that will keep you captivated throughout our tour, so stay attentive until the very conclusion of this film. In addition to her political duties, Kamala Harris is renowned for her courageous and self-assured outbursts. Her path from young child to celebrity was paved with tenacity, fervor, and an innate capacity for leadership. We are not here to discuss political policies or ideas. Rather, we are looking at an unaltered impression of her true dimensions. When determining actual size, we take into account her physical attributes, sense of fashion, and genuine self-presentation. This has come to represent her authority for many of her supporters and friends. Kamala has been renowned for her strong presence since the beginning of her profession. Her natural appearance is apparent whether she is speaking in front of an audience or conversing with someone one-on-one. The remarkable presence she has developed over the years is a result of every gesture, nuance, and inch of her own personality. Today, we'll examine her unusual stature and how her innate form has influenced her style of leadership. Read it through to the end if you want to know how each aspect of her life has influenced her public persona. It is impossible to escape Kamala Harris's attractiveness, which combines strength and elegance. She exudes power and grace in a way that is quite remarkable, and she speaks to her actual size in a way that goes beyond measurements and statistics. Her struggle and tenacity are visible in every aspect of her demeanor, and every leader has a narrative. That story includes her natural physique, a silent warning that pure energy frequently manifests itself. We may all learn from this that power and beauty are best displayed when they are not bound to the ideals of perfection. Along with her accomplishments, Kamala is well liked for accepting every aspect of who she is. She remains true to herself in a culture when it's simple to alter or modify our photos to fit in. By discussing her true size, we are honoring not only her appearance but also the love, work, and acceptance of her true self that go into each public appearance. Her size is determined by her everyday fortitude, not by the figures that might appear on a page. As you watch more, you'll also see that this concept of honesty is woven throughout her narrative. It's critical to realize that actual size refers to much more than just conventional dimensions. It is about her effortless grace that begs for admiration, the serene assurance in her demeanor, and the depth of character that permeates her surroundings. Many people view Kamala Harris as an example of how self-acceptance can be a positive strategy in both one's personal and professional life. Her unadulterated appearance represents her transformation from a young woman with aspirations to a leader who has assumed a role that has been full of successes and setbacks. Her physical appearance is a significant aspect that reflects the depths of her character, even though it is only one aspect of that larger picture. You see more than just a well-known individual when you view images or videos of Kamala. You see someone who radiates strength in every manner. One important aspect of the image is her inherent size. It demonstrates that there is beauty in being happy with oneself, even in a society where everything is always questioned. By being honest about her actual size, she serves as a reminder to all of us that true elegance comes from embracing and expressing who we are rather than striving to live up to exaggerated expectations. If you're interested in this topic, you're in for more because we go into great detail about every aspect of it. Kamala Harris has been an inspiration to others throughout her career. She has made audacious statements using her public persona through both her words and appearance. Her inherent size is evidence of the bravery required to be herself in public. This idea strikes a chord with a lot of people worldwide and explains why her image has become so well known. Her presence serves as a reminder that living up to social norms does not always need intelligence. Rather, it's about being authentic and presenting yourself as who you truly are every single day. The various experiences Kamala has had over her career have had a significant impact on her fans. She reveals every aspect of herself, even her girth, with every word, handshake, and public smile. Supporters and viewers frequently comment on how her natural appearance makes her seem more genuine and personable. Her candor is extremely needed at a time when many people feel pressured to live up to unreasonable expectations. Consider how her sincere presence encourages others to be sincere as we continue to examine her true size. Examining Kamala's natural appearance reveals that every element has been honed over many years of life experience. Her looks, stature, and even posture show a journey filled with victories and disappointments. Because of her natural route, she stands out in a sea of famous people who frequently appear overly planned or polished. Every inch of her body demonstrates her resolve, a strength that blends tenacity with a strong sense of purpose. This story demonstrates that true beauty can be found in every aspect of a person, and when it is recognized, it has the potential to encourage an entire generation to accept and value themselves for who they really are. As the conversation progresses, it becomes evident that Kamala Harris's true size represents more than just her physical attributes. It represents the strength that comes from perseverance, the beauty that comes from accepting oneself, and the self-assurance that is developed over many years of personal development. Her entire life serves as a reminder that our identity is shaped by everything about us, including our inherent size. Kamala demonstrates to us that greatness is in the details and that every individual characteristic can be a source of strength and pride by embracing every aspect of who she is. Take a time to consider the lesson learned before we conclude. In a world where edits and filters are commonplace, Kamala Harris is a representation of authenticity. Instead of focusing only on her physical attributes, her actual size is a celebration of her whole personality. Her narrative encourages us to always be true to ourselves because of her fearless achievements and natural grace. If you've read thus far, you already know that she is genuinely beautiful when she goes against the grain and cultivates an atmosphere that celebrates every part of who she really is. We appreciate you joining us as we discussed Kamala Harris's true size and the message it conveys. We sincerely hope that our extensive research has helped you better appreciate what makes her unique and has encouraged you to see the beauty in genuineness. Keep in mind that each aspect of who you are contributes to the singular tale that only you can tell. Continue to observe and share, and pause to consider the small details that give your life personality. Watch this space for more incredible tales that honor genuine people, genuine beauty, and the strength of individuality.